The Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory has been wonderfully built, demonstrating the potentiality of development of the independent economy. The completion of the factory, mass-producing the high-concentration ammonium phosphatic fertilizer by relying on our raw materials, resources, and technology, has made a breakthrough in developing the agricultural production epically and provided another eternal wealth for building a strong arsenal of the agricultural front and a powerful country. The phosphatic fertilizer industry base of Korean style has been established despite all sorts of bottlenecks and difficulties hindering our advance, which is a brilliant fruition of the line on Juche orientation and great leadership of the Workers' Party of Korea, building a powerful socialist country of eternal value, invariably under the banner of self-reliance. It is a proud victory of the fervent loyalty and devoted struggle of the builders, scientists, and the service personnel of the People's Army. The construction of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory is a noble work to realize the desire of the great leaders Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, who made all painstaking efforts to solve the food problem of the people. The respected Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un visited the construction site of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory on January the 6th as his first field guidance this year. It was an epoch-making occasion that made it possible to finish the construction at the shortest time on the highest level. The officials, scientists, technicians, and builders constantly wrought miracles and made innovations, breaking the existing customs in the gigantic struggle to build a new chemical industry base under the bright blueprint unfolded by him. The completion of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory clearly proved once again that the power of achieving prosperity by dint of self-reliance is in the hearts of the Korean people, keeping the validity of their strength and cause as faith in firm unity around the party, and the dignity and might of a powerful country are guaranteed only by self-reliance, the report stressed. The Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory has been wonderfully built into Juche fertilizer producer. Its inaugural ceremony was grandly held on May Day, the international holiday of the working people of the whole world. Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea and chairman of the State Affairs Commission and supreme commander of the Armed Forces of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, attended the ceremony. Kim Jong-un came out to the venue of the ceremony amid the playing of the welcome music. Present at the ceremony were Park Bong-ju, member of the Presidium of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, Vice Chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the DPRK, and Vice Chairman of the Party Central Committee, Kim Jae-ryong, member of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and member of the State Affairs Commission and Premier of the Cabinet of the DPRK, and other officials of the Party Central Committee, officials of the Army and society involved in the construction, builders and working people in South Pyongan Province. Park Bong-ju made an inaugural address. He said, "The inauguration of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory is a great event, powerfully demonstrating the revolutionary spirit of the heroic working class to win a new victory in socialist construction by making a breakthrough head-on under the leadership of the great party and the tremendous might of the state, and giving a great pleasure to the entire agricultural workers and other people." Kim Jong-un put forward a militant task to build a large factory, mass-producing high-concentration ammonium phosphatic fertilizer, badly needed for agricultural production on a modern basis, and energetically led the work to build it into a model factory in the field of chemical industry, which thoroughly applies the demand of Juche orientation and modernization, and into a labor-saving enterprise which has been put on an automatic and assembly line basis. The builders, scientists, and the service personnel of the People's Army, with the spirit of implementing the party policy resolutely, carried out huge tasks through the drive of loyalty and fierce all-night struggle, and solved many scientific and technological problems rising in making the phosphatic fertilizer industry on a social-oriented basis in our own way. In this way, they have waged a devoted struggle to bring earlier the day of completion. The construction of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory will develop the fertilizer industry of Korea epocally and promote the whole of the economic front. Its completion is a great victory of the party's idea on making a breakthrough head-on and achieving prosperity by dint of self-reliance. It proves once again that when we advance vigorously under the leadership of the party, holding high the banner of self-reliance, we can attain the goals of our struggle. Park Bong-ju stressed the need to keep achieving good successes based on self-reliance by further elevating the enthusiasm for the struggle to make a breakthrough head-on in firm unity around Kim Jong-un and advance dynamically for prosperity of the socialist motherland with confidence in victory. The supreme leader of the party, State and Armed Forces Kim Jong-un, cut the inaugural tape. He warmly waved his hand to acknowledge the enthusiastic cheers of the builders and masses. Being briefed on the production processes of the completed factory, he looked around different places, including the raw materials processing process, the yellow phosphorus and ammonium phosphate production processes, and products packing process. Looking at the full view of the wonderful factory, he warmly said the great leaders Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il, who devoted their great efforts to solve the food problem of the people, would have been very pleased if they heard the report that the modern phosphate fertilizer factory had been built. Kim Jong-un highly appreciated the feats of the entire builders, scientists, and technicians, saying, "Now the agricultural workers came to devote themselves to accomplishing the target of grain production presented by the party without worry." The Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory is a proud result made by the absolute followers of the party policy with the strength of the army-people unity. He expressed satisfaction over the fact that teachers and researchers of Kimche University of Technology, in cooperation with the relevant units, have established a good computer-integrated manufacturing system of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory. He stressed time and again that the talented personnel are the great resource of the country and the motive force of development, and training them is a political issue to which the party attaches the greatest importance. He said the completion of the Suncheon phosphatic fertilizer factory is the first success achieved after the 5th plenary meeting of the 7th Party Central Committee, and an important occasion in developing the chemical industry of Korea onto a higher stage. He underscored the need to kindle more fierce flames of achieving prosperity by dint of self-reliance in all sides of building a powerful socialist country with a precious success as a spark. Kim Jong-un put forward specific tasks to manage and operate the factory, including the issue on taking thorough measures to supply raw materials for normalizing the phosphatic fertilizer production, the issue on further perfecting the computer-integrated manufacturing system and operating the production processes in a stable way, and the issue on paying a special attention to the environmental protection. He indicated tasks and ways to develop the chemical industry of Korea in correct direction, in line with the demand of the new century, such as reconstruction of all fertilizer factories on a modern basis and construction of a greater number of new chemical industrial bases.
함께 계시며 희망을 김정은 동지 일일이 급하게 살린 우리 김정은 동지 장군 되시오 온 세상 밝히는 태양 되시오 위대한 강국의 전업 주시고 찬란한 미래 펼치시는 분